What's going on, everyone? Henry Kaminski here from uniquedesignz.net and coming to you live with another daily gem. I hope everybody enjoyed their holiday weekend if you lived in the US, and super excited to dive into today's topic of conversation. It's funny, one of my buddies the other day said, I've been watching your videos consistently now, and the word that comes to mind when I think of you is the brand doctor. I thought that had like a funny little ring to it. So I was like, you know what? I might run with that. I'm not sure yet, but I might run with that. So what I decided to do was create a 30-day brand challenge. And what that's going to consist of is basically me coming to you live on a very, very consistent basis over the next 30 days. And what I'm going to do with my content is challenge you to level up your brand and take it to the next level so you can start to attract the quality clients that you're looking for. And again, the motto is the quality of your brand will determine the quality of your clients. And so I'm going to bring to you on a daily basis these gems to help you understand the importance of branding. And I'm going to go over and discuss over the next couple of days some very crucial rules that you must follow in order to create that end result that you're looking for when it comes to building your brand and building your business. So today's rule, or today's topic, I should say, is where most entrepreneurs epically fail when it comes to branding their business. And one of the big rules that I've been teaching my clients over the years is you cannot strategically conceive your brand. It must show up authentically discovered. And what does that mean, right? Well, you can't strategically put your brand together. Why? Because it's going to show up like you've fabricated it, right? So one of the big things that I always say to myself and to my clients is, if you're not passionate about something, there's no way you're going to create that something successfully, right? You can't fake the way what your brand's purpose is. You can't fake what it is that your brand stands for, because guess what's going to happen? I use this analogy a lot, or this example. You can't dress a hippie in a $5,000 Brioni suit. He's not going to feel comfortable, or she's not going to feel comfortable, and the look is just not going to be authentic. Okay? And who is the first person that's going to catch this besides yourself? Because it's just not going to feel right. It's like wearing uncomfortable clothing, right? Like I just mentioned. Your audience is going to pick up on this immediately, and they're going to say, nope, don't believe him. Just another wannabe that's trying to sell me something that isn't going to work. And so how do you separate yourself from that? How do you create that brand authenticity that radiates, that crushes the competition? Because your competition may be putting something out there that isn't truly what they feel or what they want to express. And that catches up to you. Eventually it catches up to you. So my challenge for you today is to think about brand authenticity and understand that it's a rule that must be followed. You have to be authentic in everything that you do. If you want to create quality clients for yourself, you need to be quality yourself. You have to live it. You have to breathe it, or else it's not going to come across authentic. It's just not. So how do you want to show up to your audience? Do you want to be perceived as a wannabe, or do you want to be perceived as the real deal? And I can promise you, if you follow this rule religiously, you will transform your brand and the way people perceive your brand. And so I want to drill this home today because it's so important. It's so important. So you can't, again, let me go back to the quote. Your brand cannot be strategically conceived. It must be authentically discovered, right? That's what's going to separate you from the competition. And one of my buddies says, if your brand isn't doing these things, it's just making wind. And what that means is it's not leaving the impact as much as it should on your audience. Because when you engage your audience, when you impact your audience, that's what moves the needle. That's what gets people to buy. And in my opinion, brand authenticity is the make or break of your audience's buying decision. So over the years that I've been doing this, I've been drilling into my clients. That you must be authentic in everything that you do, and you must express that to the best of your ability, because people are starving for the truth, and you have to give it to them. There's so many wannabes out there. So you got to break through that noise. And I don't mean by screaming louder. I mean by just keeping it real. That's what's going to separate you from the rest. That's what's going to attract quality clients. That's what's going to bring in more profits. And that's what's going to have you just be in love with what it is that you do and the clients that you serve. So with all that said, I know all of this comes second nature to me because I've been doing this for the past 10 years of my life, studying this stuff, helping other clients build those brands and build those businesses. And so I know for some of you, this is your 10th language. So my goal is to bring all of this to your attention so you start to understand the importance of branding and how it shifts the way you do business and how it changes the way your audience perceives your business and your brand and what it stands for. So you guys know that I offer a brand audit, and I am always going to say it all starts there. So I will drop the link underneath this video. If you're looking for more help when it comes to building your brand authenticity, brand consistency, I would be happy to dive in to your business, kind of give it the 30,000 foot view, spend 30 minutes with you, kind of evaluating what it is that your brand's doing right now, and basically prescribe some suggestion to help level it up so that you can begin to attract the quality clientele that you deserve. So I will leave you with that. Soak it up, digest it, and I challenge you to implement it today. Again, this is Henry Kaminski from UniqueDesignz.net, and this is another daily gem for you to execute upon. So have an awesome day, guys, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Later.